Hi there and welcome to another writing vlog. Once again, we are writing the sequel to Undone, which is my debut novel. For those of you who don't know, it's, this like dark fantasy, action fantasy, modern fantasy. Uh, yeah, so I'm writing the sequel. The first book hasn't come out yet, but I'm hoping to get the sequel kind of like released like within months of the first release, so the readers don't have to wait or anything. Um, so yeah, I'm writing the sequel, and I should be getting the first book from my editor like at the latest tomorrow. So that's exciting. Uh, and I'm going to kind of like, okay, I have to say, I probably won't be able to write that much this weekend, at least not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Um, but I'm hoping to like split this into days, this whole writing vlog, and then I will show you when I get my manuscript from my editor and so on, and then yeah, then I will start editing. But for now, I'm writing the sequel, and it's still the first draft, but now that I've been through, everything with the first book, I think I will be faster with this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm confident, and I'm already like I already know so much, better like what I'm doing and so on. So yeah, it'll be so much faster this time, and yeah, let's start writing. So this is where I'm at, 30,000 words. Uh, these are here you can see the last chapter I'm beginning to write right now. It's 22. So yeah. And by the way, the page number doesn't tell you anything because this is not formatted. I have some ridiculous sized, fonts and everything that I use for my first draft. It's just how I write the best. Actually, here you can see what I use. What's like the most of the text is like Times New Roman, and the font size is 16. I can show you what it says on the page, unfortunately, but then I use, actually wait, I'll show you what I use for like chapter headers. This is the size of my chapter headers right now, so 80. Sometimes I use 60, sometimes I think I've even used 70. That's actually just, I don't know, sometimes even 100. But yeah, this is what I'm doing when I'm doing the first draft, and even when I'm editing, but when I'm editing I might actually change these to kind of see the text a bit differently at different stages. And by the way, I'm so sorry for all the dust on my screen, but I really hate cleaning it, because every time I remember to clean it, the laptop is on and it's touch screen, so I can't touch it when it's on, or I'm going to press, something and something's going to close without saving or something. So yeah, excuse that. And here's what I'm drinking today. Mucho mango from Arizona. Hi there. Excuse also my dusty mirror. And there's my tabs and post-its and a notebook and this beautiful Anne Stokes. It's actually a clock, but it doesn't work. Actually, I think it would work if I just changed the battery, so that's my fault. And what I have behind here is some of my paintings. You can also see over there. And there's also actually there's nail polish, and then there's some, pens and stuff. And here's my laptop. Here are my glasses, headphones, earphones, and then there's actually here's like lip balm, hand lotion, and something. But yeah, let's get to writing. See, here is my little writing friend. Her name is Kida, and she's a Pomeranian. She's right here below my desk. So I've been writing a little less than 2 hours now, and I think I've almost written like 3,000 words. So yeah, this is where we are at right now. And yeah, I'm not going to show you what I'm writing because it's quite, it would be too many spoilers, too early. Yeah, definitely no. But yeah, this is where we are at right now. And I'm back to update you, and this is where we are at right now. So I think all in all today is like what, 4,400 words about. So yeah. And if you didn't know already, I'm a pantser, and it shows, for me at least, when I'm writing. It really shows because I wasn't planning to do any of these things um, that I've written like today. Like for the plot, I didn't see all this happening, but it is happening, and it's still leading up to what I have in mind for the middle and for the ending. So, nothing like major. Like last time, I think when I was writing, or at least when I was when I was vlogging my writing, I think that was the time when or it was after that. I can't remember. Anyway, I did something that wasn't planned at all. I mean, I have a rough outline. Like, okay, actually, it's not even an outline. I just have a rough idea on what's going to happen for the rest of the series. By the way, it's going to be a trilogy, likely. But yeah, I have an idea for what's going to happen, and yet just everything is going kinda as I planned originally, but there's like twists and turns that I just didn't see coming at first. So yeah, I hope you don't see them coming either when you are reading these. But yeah, it's like I'm shocked by my own plot twists in a way. No, that's not a compliment for myself. It's just that I'm really a pantser. I can't outline anything, and even if I try to outline it, yeah, I don't stick to it. So yeah, no planning for me. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to writing so I can finish this interesting part. Maybe we could get like at least 6,000 words today. Let's see. Hi there, I was just stand-up paddling, so I had a break from writing, and I've also eaten dinner and stuff since the last update, I think. But yeah, let's see what we're looking at right now. There we go. So about 5,500 words today. If I remember correctly, I think we were at about 30,000. So yeah, I believe about 5,500 words so far, and I think I will continue to write for a little bit. I'm not sure if I will update you today or tomorrow. Tomorrow I actually might not, have time to write and so on, but we'll see. And yeah, on Saturday I'm supposed to write, and by then I think I will have the first book like back from my editor. I should have it by tomorrow evening. She should be ready with it by then, so yeah, let's hope she is ready by then. But yeah, this is what we're looking at right now, and I will update you maybe tomorrow, maybe on Saturday, maybe today even. I'm not sure. Well, you'll see in a second. Hi there, it's actually now Monday. I think I last updated you on Thursday. So yeah, it's now Monday. I like completely forgot to update you before this. But on Friday I didn't have any time to, even think about my manuscript or anything, and my book and so on, and writing and everything. I wasn't home and so on. But then on Saturday morning, I obviously it was for me. It was like late Friday evening, like I think it was after 9 p.m. when I got the manuscript back, but I wasn't home, so I didn't like reply to my editor or anything because yeah, I couldn't get on my laptop and so on. So yeah, I replied to her on Saturday morning, and that's when I also downloaded everything I got from her, like the style sheets and everything that she had sent me, and this manuscript with the edits and you know, so on. And then first I obviously went through everything. Then I actually had to go like drive my parents to the city and so on. So then I also stopped by at this flea market, like a second-hand store or whatever you want to call it, and I bought like, I don't know, 10 new books. It was like 20 euros or something that I paid for all of them, but like 10 new books. And that has nothing to do with my book, but I was looking for one specific book in Swedish. If you don't know, my native language is Finnish, but I want to learn to speak Swedish better. Yes, I can speak Swedish, but I want to be better at it. So now I have the Millennium Trilogy in Swedish by Stieg Larsson. So yeah, now I have the full trilogy because I found the third book in Swedish from the second-hand store. But yeah, back to my book. After all this, the writing book. By the way, those are pillows behind me. I had like made the bed perfectly. I just threw them on the bed. So yeah. So yeah, I went through everything my editor sent me. Okay, I actually haven't gone through the whole book, like all the changes she made to the book, like, you know, every single I don't know, comma mistake and stuff that I had. I haven't gone through all of that, but I've gone through like the list of characters. She made me one of those, and then like she made me like a chapter by chapter synopsis of the whole thing, and then the style sheet and so on. And then she also sent me like notes and feedback where she talked about like what like issues there were with the story or like the book, like where like it was my first time working with an editor, so she pointed out what were like my kind of like weaknesses with my writing, and I kind of knew it, or like I was kind of assuming that I write sometimes a little bit repeated. Okay, oh my god, I can't even speak. Okay, so my writing is a little bit repetitive. Sorry, I can't speak today. It's Monday. Forgive me. Yeah. So yeah, I keep like using the same kind of phrases over and over, and then it becomes like when you use the same phrase to describe something, it becomes kind of dull. And with some things, especially with like in the middle of dialogue, when I like describe their expressions and so on, there's some things that I keep doing over and over again all over this book. So she pointed that out, and I kind of knew that, or like I'm not surprised to at least hear that. So yeah, and honestly, I actually agree with what she pointed out. Like pretty much everything, I think, at least almost everything. And by the way, if you have never worked with an editor, they are the professional. So you should definitely like be open to their suggestions. They are there to make the book better. You're paying them to help you make the book better. So, you know, hear them out and make your book better by, you know, listening to their suggestions and so on. But yeah, I'm definitely going to, you know, benefit from her suggestions, and I'm definitely going to use them. And, you know, yeah, her feedback has helped me already a ton. I have gone through like one fourth of the book now, I think, and the beginning is looking done, like the one fourth of the book. I think it's done now. I don't think it needs editing to be done, but I'm considering like having this like late beta reader thing, maybe, just to make sure it works. After all the like all the latest changes and so on. So yeah, I think it will work, but I just want someone to read it, actually perhaps a few people to read it, and then, so it's going to be kind of like a late beta read thing, I think. At least that's what I've been thinking about since like Saturday, so 2 days now. And yeah, yesterday I continued to go through the book too, so yeah, my weekend was spent going through the edits. And yeah, I am so happy with my editor. Honestly, I'm thrilled. Obviously there was things that need to be changed and things, things that need still to be like worked on a little bit. So it's not like completely done yet, and I think it might be 1 or 2 more weeks before I can get it, formatted and everything. So yeah, it's going to take a little while now, but little by little we are getting there. By the way, I want to talk to you about something like when I got the feedback back from the editor. I wasn't surprised by anything. I don't think anything took me back, but some new writers, if they don't know their weaknesses beforehand, like at all, like they have no idea, if they haven't had other people read their work and point out their weaknesses before, working with an editor for the first time might be overwhelming, like the feedback. I had to like take a break. After I went through the feedback, I think that's when I drove my parents to the city and then went to the secondhand store and bought the books and so on, because I needed a little bit of a break to like just a little bit of fresh air, kind of to like figure out where to go from there. But then I got to work and started working. So yeah. And in your case, I'm so sorry. I don't know why the lighting keeps changing like that. Wait, let's do this. Could it help? Maybe. So yeah. If you are a writer and you are working with an editor or beta readers or something for the first time, don't get mad at people for criticizing your work and your writing. I know it might hurt the first time. It might hurt later on too, to hear like maybe someone doesn't. Maybe someone says you suck at dialogue, for example. That might hurt. No, that's just an example. That has nothing to do with what I was told. Actually, I don't think anyone has ever said anything about my dialogue. At least not anything negative. Anyway, just when you are getting feedback for the first time, or like a few times, like the few first times, it's going to be tough to figure out how to like accept the feedback, like how not to be disheartened by it and discouraged by it. And that's actually something I have to say about my editor. She was excellent, even though she had to point out some problem areas I had in my writing. She did that in such an inspiring way. I wasn't let down by any of it. I wasn't discouraged. Actually, I was inspired to do these, like fix these problems in my writing, and I still am. So definitely, like, oh my god, she was amazing. I'm so like I'm so happy I had her as my editor. So yeah, she was absolutely brilliant, and she pointed out like great things that I wouldn't have realized myself. And yes, some of those like problem areas I had, some of them were like, yeah, I wasn't surprised, and I kind of expected that. Maybe not expected that, but I wasn't surprised. So yeah, yeah, she was great. Just but some editors are like when I was looking for an editor, I had to go through a few rather ruthless ones. Um, Especially one of them was, yeah, she wasn't inspiring or encouraging. In fact, she like pretty much told me that I suck at writing and I shouldn't be writing. Okay, not exactly those words, but So, yeah. Sometimes you just don't see eye to eye with an editor. So that's also one thing you should pay attention to when you're looking for an editor. Like, get an editor that like you have to kind of like fit together. Like your style has to like work together and so on. And I think you should like your editor on like. I mean, you shouldn't be like. You shouldn't despise your editor or anything. So if you come across a rude editor, maybe don't work with her or him. Um, you know. But yeah, my editor was great. The one I hired in the end. She was absolutely brilliant, like I already said. But yeah, now I'm actually going to get back to editing the book one. I might still actually have to go through one major, like I might add a major plot twist. It's not going to take me much to like add it there. It's just going to take me some tweaking. And that's actually what I'm doing. I'm still like on top of yeah, she was my kind of like copy editor and line editor. She did both. But I'm gonna have to still tweak some things about the magic system. She pointed out a few things that weren't clear to the reader. Even though I know them here. I know how the magic system works, but I have to get that onto the page, and it's only going to require like adding a sentence here and there. So nothing major, but I just have to tweak things here and there, and then it's probably done. But yeah, there's one major like plot twist I might have to add, or at least kind of like tweak. Yeah, wish me luck. Hi there again. It's now Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. I've been editing. After I got the manuscript from my editor last Friday. Yeah, I've been editing like crazy, and we finally have some results. I've gone through it. Like the whole thing is basically done. I still have two beta readers go through it. Just in case, and then I will format it. And then there will be EPUB, and then I will have to pretty much get the physical copy and do the proofreading and everything, get all that done. But yeah, then it will be done. It completely done. I still can't believe that I'm like this far, and I can't believe how much the story has changed. My editor had some suggestions as to what to add to the manuscript, even like story-wise, and because of continuity and just to make sure there weren't any plot holes or anything, and that the reader got immersed in the world and so on. So Sorry, there's a fly flying around. But yeah, anyway, sorry. She had like these little suggestions, and mostly, I think I already wrote one scene, but mostly it was me adding onto the scenes that already were there, and I didn't even add on to all the scenes, just some of them. Where you kind of like needed the reader to feel more what the protagonist was going through, and you know, just to make the magic system more like clear for the reader and things like that. But yeah, it's pretty much done now. I'm still going to run it through, like, you know, proper writing aid and so on, because there's still some like scenes that didn't go to my copy editor, obviously. I actually went through them like really carefully, so there shouldn't be anything, but like just in case, I want to run it through pro writing aid and so on. But yeah, this is the current update. I might update you again, or at least I will wrap this up, but now I want to go photograph those butterflies that are outside my window, so see you. Hi there. Sorry, the lighting isn't ideal, but we are nearing, I mean, bit by bit, we are nearing autumn, so it's kind of like not good lighting without the yellow light. Actually, it's not even that yellow, but it's like, I don't know, if you, I mean, I feel annoyed by the like dark background, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, excuse that. But I'm gonna wrap up this editing vlog, writing editing vlog. As it turned out, I made quite a few changes. Well, not changes, actually I changed very little, but there were like improvements that I needed to make. So those were added to my manuscript, but it should be done now, because the last thing I did was run it through like pro writing aid. You know, you can get different reports like grammar, style, and so on, and everything looked great after that. I mean, I think I had like 2 typos, so those are fixed now. Oh yeah, and one word, channeling, I had written it in US spelling, so I fixed that to UK spelling. But yeah, they weren't like, it's done now. Like, obviously I'm going to proofread it when I have it formatted and everything, but like, yeah. Okay, I have 2 beta readers that will read it, but like, kinda to like help with proofreading and everything. I just want to be sure there aren't any like mistakes or anything, or something I have missed, or you know. But yeah, it's done now. I'm going to stop rambling. But by the way, this isn't like, I'm not being paid to say this or anything, but by the way, pro writing aid is excellent. It's a great writing tool. No, it doesn't. It's not the same as a human editor, like a professional editor, a copy editor or something. No, it's not the same. It's not. Okay, the video cut me off. I'm back. So yeah, pro writing aid isn't the same as a copy editor. It's not the same as any human editor, but it's a, I mean, I have the like lifetime access thing, I think, and it's worth it. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. So yeah, I like it. Try it, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, that's one of my like favorite writing tools, and it helped a lot with like catching those few typos that were left. So yeah, it was definitely great. But yeah, so now it's like, unless like something comes up, the book is finished. Yeah, now I'm going to start doing some chapter header designing and so on. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notifications on, like, comment, you know, all that. And yeah, Revenge Undone. It's coming. Bye.